What's up, guys? Back at me is here. We got Smallville, Season 6, Episode 18, Progeny. Okay, so this episode starts off with a flashback to 1995, where we see an 8-year-old Chloe and her mom, has to go somewhere where she said she's going to a vacation, but 8-year-old Chloe's like, you don't go on a vacation by yourself. So yeah, so then we get present day, present day present day. So yeah, so Lex is driving home when he sees a truck, and someone stop, and he sees a truck where someone stops him, and then someone is Chloe, and she's saying thanks, Lex, and next then we see Chloe, and she for some reason can't remember a thing about that night, and all she remembers is waking up in her apartment. So the youth so the so the use the thing that she took from Lex to discover that the person that the file is referring to, who has the power to control metahuman, is Chloe's mom. So then we see Chloe's mom, played by Linda Carter, who Lex is trying to use to do some evil stuff because Lex is evil. And yeah. So she tries to deny any point that she has power. She's like, no, I don't have any of these powers that you speak of, Lex. And yeah, so so yeah, so 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 then he makes her reveal her power. So then she uses her power is that she can touch something, and that something someone closest to or cares about, and then that person that person she can make that person do what she wants. That's how she can control a meteor freak or a measurement. Is it measurement? But yes, or kryptonite freak. So yeah. So since she can control Chloe, obviously we all know that Chloe's a meteor freak, and that's why she can control Chloe using a necklace that belonged to Chloe or belonged to her and Chloe. So yeah. So yeah. So yeah. So Lex is trying to use uses her, and Lex tells her to touch this guy's like shirt, and she does it, and she controls him, but she's like, hey, kill Lex Luthor. So he goes to the mansion and ends up attacking Lana instead, and Clark has to attack him, and Chloe holds a gun to the guy's face, but the guy obviously doesn't know anything. He just remembers being in a facility, and she's like, what facility? So yeah, so Lana's in a hospital, and they're taking her blood, and Clark's like, Lana, you didn't marry Lex. You didn't marry Lex. Someone forced you, and she's like, Clark, it's fine, don't worry about this. And I'm just like, again, I'm like, Lana, tell him it's Lionel because he deserves to know. He can help you. So you know his powers, so he can help you. So yeah, so Chloe goes to so Chloe goes to the facility, and they're like, Miss Sullivan, Chloe, we told you not to come back here again. She's like, wait, what? I've never been here before. And she calls security, and she reveals that her mom controlled her to go to let her out, but she smacked one of the doctors, and so that's why she caused a big scene by attacking doctors. So so yeah, so she's able so she's able to get so she uses her necklace to say, hey, so she controls Chloe and tells her to get out of Smallville, but Clark's like, no, okay, where are you going? She's like, I'm getting out of here. But she's like, no, so she's like, so she has no other choice but puts green kryptonite on him, and the construction workers work for Lex, and they put something in her that knocks her unconscious and forces her with her mom. So it's also learned that Lex gave her a drug that is putting her in that's keeping her out of her catonic state. Yeah. So they control a guy. So she controls a guy to let them out, but then they control, and then they're almost captured, but then she controls Chloe to attack, but she almost shoots Lex. But then for some reason, even though Clark's problem with Lex, Clark has a problem with Lex. We all know he moves Lex out of the way, and they all disappear. And we see her mom, and she's like, "Hey, Chloe, I just want to die or something. Don't want to die. I don't know." But anyway, and she's like, yeah. So she goes into her catatonic state, and it's that that Oliver has took to one of his facilities in Star City. So good Chloe's mom is giving the treatment she deserves. It's also revealed that Lana's at her doctor's, who the doctor is played by the same guy who played Cliff Blossom or Claudius Blossom on Riverdale, who'd go on, and he's like, "Did you take any like stuff or pills?" And she's like, "No, I've been only taking vitamins." And 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 he's like, yeah, we found some like we found some we found some unnatural something hormones in your body and in your blood enough to fake a pregnancy and to marry Lex Luthor. And she's like, "I saw the baby. I saw my baby." And he's like, "I don't know what you're seeing, but that baby was not yours." Meaning that Lana was never pregnant. And yes, so that makes sense why Lex burned her medical file to keep the secret that she was never pregnant. So Lex either gave her vitamins, gave her hormones to make her think she was pregnant, and yeah, Lex, he's just evil. He's an evil guy. And speaking of evil guy, Lex, Chloe's running a byline on him, and he's like, oh yeah." He threatens her by saying, "Yeah, yeah." She's saying, "Yeah, you and mom may be safe, but I got a plan B." And yeah, and she's like, and Clark goes, and he's like, "Lex just threatened me. He said it's killed or be killed. So he will kill her, or she'll be dead or something. I don't know." And he's like, he's like, yeah. He's like, he's already got me in his crosshairs, and she's like, "No, we can't attack him until we keep Lana safe." And he's like, "She's been feeded to the lions," and, and yeah, and he also says something. She's been feeded to the lions. So yeah, Lana is not pregnant. I was really shocked when I learned this, because I was like, Lex is a scammer. He was able to scam. He was able to make Lana think she, or if we think it's Lex, was able to make Lana think she was pregnant, and I guess he put hormones in her to make her think she was pregnant, so she never really lost the baby because she never had the baby at all. Wow, that is some most emotional stuff, because she never lost the baby because she never had it. Poor Lana, because she's been, I think, like, is manipulating her. I don't know. Yeah, Lana needs to get out of this marriage. She really does, because Lex, he's an evil person. I'll be surprised by the end of the season she escapes him and goes back to right to our boy Clark, because he can protect her. He can date her. He can protect her. He can do anything. I love this show. I just want Lana to be happy, and I hope it's with Clark. Yeah, so like, comment, subscribe. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. I'll see you next Smallville.